Alright, this is the Fighting Irish, Operation Frostbite 1937 January. So my dad did the first video, I'll be doing the second one. The Soviets with $9 will lend lease the Spanish 1 infantry and buy a upgrade for their medium factory in Stalingrad. The Communist Chinese will buy 1 Mountaineer and 1 Cavalry. And for tech rolls, the Soviets want advanced artillery. They failed with the 1. They want wartime economy. Failed with a 6. And improved factories. And failed with a 5. Alright, so their failures when it comes to tech. And with combat, we're going to go ahead and hit Eastern Manchuria and Northern Manchuria and border skirmishes. And we're just going to go ahead and move the guy from Yakutsk down, the guy from Buryati over. And then over here in the Spanish Civil War, we are going to be hitting Austria-Navarre with a Mountaineer, 3 infantry, a cavalry, and a medium bomber. He is going to be defending with a fighter and artillery and a cavalry. For some quick non-combats, we're just going to move the ships 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're just going to move a ton of infantry. So moving that guy down, these guys down. Yeah, just a ton of infantry movements. For the rail movements, we're taking this guy in Angola. And I'm just going to move him to Crimea. And retreat this guy to Kursk. And I think that's it for all those. Now to roll. Let's do, and then for China, we're just going to end up leaving 1 militia in Suiyang and retreating the rest to Shenxi. So it'll look like that. So here in Eastern Manchuria, we'll have, he is going over a river, so he'll be at 1, 1 at 3. And there's no penalty for Vladivostok here, so he'll be at 2. So here's the 1 at 2. Miss. The 1 at 3. Miss. And the 1 at 1. Miss. Now for the Japanese defender at 2. Miss. So everything will retreat to Vladivostok because it's just a border skirmish. And here in Northern Manchuria, we got a river penalty, so it's 1 at 3 for the light tank. Miss. And 1 at 1 for the infantry. Miss. And 1 at 2 for the defending militia. Miss. So overall, 0 hits, all failures. Now to go to the Spanish Civil War. We got over here, so we'll have a first strike at 2 or at 3. And then we'll have 2 at 2, 3 at 1. So here's the first strike artillery. Miss. Then here's for the 3 attacking at 1. Hit 1. Here's the 2 attacking at 2. Nothing. And 1 attacking at 7. Hit, so that hit 2. Here's the defending fighter. Hit, so it has to be the bomber. Here's the cavalry. All right. So the Spanish, I'm assuming, will take those two, and the other Spanish have to take the bomber. So these are the casualties. Next round, we got 3 at 1 and 2 at 2 and nothing. You have 1 at 6, nothing. There we go again, 3 at 1, 2 at 2, and 3 at 1, 2 at 2, so nothing. 1 at 6, nothing. 3 at 1, 2 at 2, nothing. Defending plane, nothing. All right. Oh, 3 at 1, there we go. And the defending fighter. Wow, this is the most disappointing fighter in history. So that is what we'll take Austria-Navarre with. 3 infantry, a mountaineer, a cavalry. Non-combat Andalusia moves north. So this is communist. Let's put a flag there. So the nationalists or the Republicans control 5 out of 6. So to deploy, replace the Stalingrad. Land lease will go to Andalusia. Over here, another mountaineer and cavalry in Shensi. So that's 3 mountaineers, 3 cavalry. So, dead. For roles, we have a recruitment role for the Spanish Civil War at 5. And got it with a 4. So that'll be 2 militia. Just right here in Madrid. Next, we got a recruitment role for the Communist Chinese at 2, because they have 2 territories. And they failed with a 7. And so, to collect money, the Communist Chinese will collect 3. And the Soviets will collect 8. And I believe that is the end of the Comintern turn. Alright. Alright, just kidding. We actually miscounted. There was another infantry in Austria-Navarre, so we're going to re-roll the battle. So here's the 1 at 3 Nationalist Artillery. Hit. So that's infantry. So here's the bomber, Republican bomber. Miss. Here's 2 at 2. Hit 1. Here's 2 at 1. Nothing. So we hit 1. So over here, the red will be the 4. Green will be 2. Hit nothing. And here's 1 at 6 for the fighter. Miss. So overall, hit 1. Next, here's 1 at 7 for the bomber. Miss. Here's 2 at 2. Miss, miss. And 2 at 1. Wow, okay. Here's red for the 4, green for the 3. So hit 1. And the fighter hit 2. Those 2 are gone. So we're attacking with a 3-on-3. We're going to go for it. Just one more round. So here's 2 at 2. Miss, miss. 1 at 7. Miss. Oh my. Here's the fighter 6. Miss. Here's the infantry at 4. Hit. And here's the artillery at 3. Miss. So with that one, we're just going to go ahead and retreat. So they'll live in Austria-Navarre. Fighter goes to Leon Castile. And we'll probably retreat these guys to Catalonia. That attack failed. Certainly not like last time. That guy's there. Alright, so the Lend-Lease will still go here. And the updated recruitment roll at 4. Hit still with a 1. So 2 more militia once again to Madrid. So much different Civil War.